Alright everyone, this is Sir Victoria and welcome to Chrono Cross. This is my favorite game. I got this game when I was 6 on PlayStation 1 and I've been in love with it ever since, and I was so happy when I heard that they were remastering it. I bought it on my Switch and PlayStation as soon as it was available, and here we are about to jump in. We're going to keep everyone's normal names. So we got Surge. And let's just hop right in, have some fun. Now, being a remastered PlayStation 1 game, of course, there's not going to be any voice acting. At least I don't think so. I don't think they would have added voice acting. Cutscene goes on a little bit longer than I remember. There we go. I wonder what the random third. Oh, they gave me Greco. Alright. I'm gonna leave text boxes open for a moment while I read them, so that if you guys need to go back and read them, go ahead and do so. I'm gonna try to leave them open enough where people can read them. But I read faster than a lot of people, so I know that I may not leave them open quite long enough. All right. Get moving. I know the left way is a dead end. Okay. Now, like a lot of the Final Fantasy remasters, this game does have extra boosts where I can turn on like battle buffs, turn off random encounter battles and such, but I'm not going to do that. I want to play it the way it was, so we're just going to keep going. Alright. We're going to go to attack. I'll explain how all this works once we get through this, not really a prologue, but essentially we get to play a little bit into the game before we actually start at the beginning. Just going to keep beating their ass. I was really curious who my third was going to be, because when you start the game, you always get Surge, of course, because he's the main character. And you always get Kid, she's like the female lead. But the third character over there is random from the roster. And we got Greco. What's that? I don't know. Continuing on. I don't know exactly how long the episodes are going to be for this series. I honestly may get so caught up in playing that I lose track of time and video just cuts off at an hour. If those episodes happen, I apologize in advance, but it is likely. Get that turned off. This. The graphics are updated a little bit, so it looks amazing. The music is just as great as it always was. Alright, proceeding. Now later in the playthrough, we'll actually be playing through this again. This is a very small part of a full-on dungeon. I'll try to be quiet for the most part during the dialogue parts so that my words are not messing up you guys trying to read.
Applejack!
Damn phone. Alright. Move forward a bit. And cutscene. And now we go to the actual beginning of the game. Oh, I love it so much. You know, people were complaining about how it felt like a real half-assed remaster. And, like, I'm just over here like, are you kidding? I'm just happy they remastered it and I can play it on a more current console. I don't have to pull out my old fucking PS1 every time I want to play it. Oh, I got a trophy. Cool. For some reason it slipped my mind that trophies would be a thing in this game. Good morning, Surge. Now, for anyone wondering, this game is associated with the award winner Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger is... Chrono Cross is kind of meant to be like the repercussions of the events of Chrono Trigger. So it's not a direct sequel, but it does have ties to it. Okay, we're gonna go over here, and let's see. There we go. Secret savings, 200G. No, I don't want to rest. A lot of the interactables are things you kind of just gotta wander around and click on stuff. There's something. Tablet, nice. Okay, let's proceed. Oh, so many notifications. Okay. What's up, Marge? Cat? I did have plans with Lena. Alright. Before we go meet Lena, there's several things around the village we're going to go take care of. So I think talking to Lena is probably where we're going to end this episode. So first, we'll go talk to this little kid over here. He needs a Komodo Dragon Scale. Well, luckily, if you talk to this guy over here, come on, there we go. Okay, so you can either agree or disagree. If you agree with him, and we got the Komodo Scale. Woo! Oh, get out of the way, Kiki. You're right, kid. You're too small and weak to be fighting the monsters. Good thing I've got one for you. Okay, we're gonna be nice and just give him the Dragon Scale. gives you an element. And he gives you a piece of advice. Alright, we're gonna run over here to the cart. Interact with it. There we go. So we got a new frame. I'm not gonna equip that. I actually like the Arnie Village frame. Okay. Got a couple buildings going over here. You talk to him, you learn about the star Mickey here, the dancer. How much he likes her. These two are discussing some stuff. What's up, little, I don't remember what you're called. She'll talk about her poetry. I like her poetry. It's important to remember what different people say, and you'll find out why as I progress through the game. I will just say that I haven't. About one moment. We learn both about the Radical Dreamers group of thieves and the fact that General Viper and his dragoons, which were over this area, are missing, and the army from Pora has taken over, or Por, however you want to pronounce it. And we learn about Mickey dancing in Termina. Sure you were, dude. If you interact with this barrel about 3 or 4 times, and you get another uplift. Open this door. What's up, little dude? Under the bed, there's a Heckran bone, just like that kid was talking about. And we found an ivory helmet. That's it for this building, at least that I am aware of. I don't know if they added any new items or anything hidden around. If you talk to this girl, I believe she's Lena's sister. Yeah, Una, not Kiki. My bad. We'll head into this building. This man is going to give us advice that comes useful very soon. right. We can talk to her, and I think she'll talk about her husband. Okay, talking about Lizard Rock, which Lizard Rock is where we're going to go to get Komodo dragon scales in a bit. She gives you another warning about the Komodo mother. Talk to this man. He'll give you a rather interesting bit to think about. And you get the shark tooth amulet from him, which will come in use later. Anything that is a green highlighted item is a key item that will be involved in something, while anything highlighted in blue is usually equipment that you can put on, like that ivory helmet. Okay. Nothing big to talk, or there's a person in here, but they don't really give you anything information-wise. We will grab Photon Ray, very useful for Surge, which will be better explained. By the way, this woman over here is actually a shop, and we will be messing with her after talking to Lena. That's our house, so now we'll go this way. Grab this. Aqua Beam. We have a person up here, don't remember what she says. Chief Radius. Now we have everyone here lined up for the pyramid there. The Record of Fate. Yep, the Record of Fate, every time you see one of those, other than the first one here, those are where you save. Or you can save on the overworld. Got a nice wall thing here. Yep, there we go. And behind this one, you get Cure. We've almost got everything done here. This is Toma, the adventurer. Way off up here, where'd they go? There they are. Come here, Pochul. Here's a Heckram Pochul does have a lisp, so sometimes it can be a little bit hard to say or see what she's saying, but and we have a new party member. Pochul is the earliest recruitable party member you can get. We're going to leave her name as it is. And now Pochul is with us. And we're going to talk to Radius and get our combat instruction. Pochul will not join you for this. Radius is gonna beat our ass. Okay. Now Radius will explain this in more depth. But you have attack, element, defend, and run away. Down there on my little bar there, you'll see that I have 50 out of 50 health. I currently have level 0 charge, and there's 2 dots next to it. That's my element grid. Landing attacks will charge up the element grid, which will then allow me to use different levels of elements. But beware, you also have a stamina bar down at the bottom. Each one of these attacks, 1, 2, and 3, are light, medium, heavy, and will take 1, 2, and 3 out of your stamina bar. They also have a percentage on how likely it is for the attack to hit. And the more successive attacks you land, the more likely an attack is going to hit. The number you hit for is also how much it'll charge up your element grid. So we're going to try a medium here. Okay, we landed, and see all of our percentages went up. So now we'll try a 3. Alright. As I said, he's going to explain each one of them, so... You'll also notice that our stamina bar is now at 2, but so is our element grid. We only have 1 and 2 element charge, so we're just going to keep attacking for the moment. Now, since our turn was interrupted, our percentages went back to their normal amount, so you'll notice this one's yellow. That means it'll use up the rest of our bar. And that was a miss. Okay. 2, and then a 2, and another 2. Now he'll explain elements. Okay, so we have a field effect, which is up at the top left. The most recent used element, which elements are basically magic, the most recent used one will determine the color of the small circle there, and then it'll fan out as more used. And yes, as he's saying here, using the same color more in a row will increase its power. So he used a blue, he wants us to use a blue. We do have one. We'll use Cure 1 on ourselves, which is a healing element. going over how the attacks will build up your element level. Each element is only one use per battle, or specifically each spot in your grid. Oh, I got a phone call. Okay, sorry about that. My buddy was wondering about dinner today. And yes, as he's saying, you have to form a strategy with everything. Yes. So, as he's saying here, elements like tablet are a consumable element. And you can only have, each time you put them in a spot in your grid, you will allocate 5 of them there. So you can carry an ass load, but you can only use a certain amount. And yes, using an element will make your level go down by that many, so you have to recharge. You also have to beware because using an element will always use 7 stamina, so it is entirely possible to put yourself in a negative and take you longer to recharge. You recharge your stamina, at least when you have allies, by them landing attacks. Or well, no, you charge by making attacks. They charge your stamina by just making attacks, and yeah, so having a 3-party team, 3 ally party is very nice. Turn the field blue, but I don't have another blue element to use. I don't think. There, landed. Yeah, I don't have a blue element to use, so... Sorry, Radius. And now he's gonna blue element us. I believe that's a level 4 element. He just absolutely rocks us. And as he says here, the entire field is blue, so that was buffed a decent amount, but it will also weaken red, its opposite color. And he put us at 7. We'll just attack. Let's try a 3. And it misses. Ooh, that one hit. Alright. And he's been holding back the whole fight. And we finally got our training in. Now we're going to go talk to Lena. Sure, no problem. I can't remember what happens if you tell her forget it, but we're just gonna go to the stand. Now we gotta collect 3 scales. We'll go ahead and hit up the shop, and that'll be where we end this episode. Ah, it's so nice to see everyone again. We have 2 cures, no fireballs, 1 aqua beam. We don't have medicine or antidote, but we shouldn't really need them yet. And we have 10 tablets. So we're gonna buy wrong way. I'm gonna go ahead and buy 3 fireballs, 1 more cure, and an aqua beam. Okay. So, in the screen here, we can do all our different stuff here. Customizing, you can edit all this stuff for your game. Okay, we're gonna go with elements, and we're gonna allocate them. So we're gonna auto-allocate for the whole party. This will put the elements it feels is the best choices in each spot. So Surge now has Photon Ray, Cure +1, and Uplift +2. Now the reason these are +1 and +2 is because these are level 1 elements, but they are put in higher slots, so they get buffed a little bit. And Poshul has Uplift, Cure +1, Cure +2. We're gonna go ahead and change that Cure +2 to a Fireball. And you know what, we'll have Poshul be the cure at the moment, with the one that can heal. We're going to replace this cure with Aqua Beam. So we have Photon Ray, Aqua Beam, Uplift. Poshul also has an Uplift, but also has Cure +1 and Fireball +2. So a decent spread of elements. And equipment, we're going to have Surge equip the Ivory Helmet, which will buff defense and magic defense. Okay. And I believe that is where we're going to go ahead and call this episode. We'll head out to the world map so that we can save our game. Oh, there's an autosave now. That's cool. I don't 100% trust autosave, so we're going to save anyway. Okay, it takes up a slot with autosave. Alright. So that's where we're going to go ahead and end this episode. Next episode, we'll take on Lizard Rock and meet Lena at Opasa Beach. But until next time, as always, I hope everyone really enjoyed the show, and that you all have a great